So how do we even go about doing this? We need to do physical and virtual outreach, but first we're gonna go over physical. We're actually gonna hit the pavement. A lot of people think they should start behind the computer. When you're already location scouting, I like to see what other businesses are in the area because I need to be as efficient as possible. If I Google search online, then I gotta figure out how close those businesses are to each other. Whereas if I can find ones that are all in a general geographic location, I can hit them all in one day, reach out and touch those business owners in one day, and be able to do all my follow-ups like we're gonna see very quickly. So actually hit the pavement. I mean, if you're going for a drive and the baby won't quit crying, drive. Turn on Frozen and drive and drive and drive. And just make note. I take pictures of locations and do that, and I drop a pin on my phone, and I keep up with that so that when I go back to my computer, I can just type it in and I can do my outreach. Go to your Chamber of Commerce. This is a good resource. They have lists right there, client lists. Look at that. Gold information right there that you can find other people, and if they're with Chamber of Commerce, they're probably vetted a little bit more because there is a process to get in on certain levels of Chamber of Commerce events and such. Local business groups, these don't have to be photography groups, just other small business owners in the area, because a lot of them are probably completely lost in the marketing aspect and needing help just as much as you. And that's probably why they're there. They're looking for you. You may need a hair and makeup artist. Then there may be one there who needs a photographer to be a referral network. Expos and fairs. I also include large photography conference expos in this as well, and also the unrelated ones that may just be in your local area. It could be bridal expos and fairs. It could just be a women's one. A lot of times there's business fairs, and if you offer business corporate headshots, go. Enter yourself. Even if you're not actually taking a booth, you can still network and get to know the people that are there by getting business cards and then do an outreach. They're all in one location. Take the baby in the stroller, get the cards, call them when you get home, send them an email. And we're gonna go how to do that in 1 second. Professional photographers groups, again, why do we have to do this on our own? They are the greatest source of information and referrals because there's only so many people available. And event vendors, I'm really glad that we had that segment this morning about the styled shoot because other vendors are key to a lot of aspects. You can do the provision of files to them for networking. You could just talk about guest blogging for them, link backs to your site, and all sorts. Vendors are more than likely gonna have your target client. They're already gonna have people in the door, especially if they're established brick and mortar. Wedding photographers that may be out of their home or just starting need to have people that are established in community to help them. You can do it, but you can do it quicker by having these that are already established. Because what is the logical flow when you have a wedding? You're gonna need flowers, you have a cake, and well, most likely they're gonna have a flower and cake shop that are physically in the community. And then you can just kind of be the monkey on their back in a positive way and get in.